Hello, everybody, and welcome back to...
3?
What?
I thought we were counting.
Roll the intro!
Take me to Candyland.
Take me to Candyland. Ooh, take me to Candyland.
Sweeter than sugar.
Sweeter than sugar.
You doing your dancey dance.
You doing that dancey dance.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. Today we are at Fire Lake
Bowling Center.
in Shawnee, Oklahoma. And this weekend is going to be a good one because it's the last individual regional of the season.
For some people get to bowl the actual RPI. But this is the Shawnee RPI.
Yeah.
Top 32 bowlers, I think is the number, from regional points in our region, the Southwest, over the year, get to come bowl this, the RPI, which stands for something else than Regional Player Invitational. Something else. I can't ever remember it. Yeah.
It's probably Regional Players Invitational.
No, it's a different one.
What?
It's much different. Reese's Pieces Invitational.
Yeah.
Chance. Okay, format. Today we have 2 hours of practice from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. There's a dinner to celebrate something going on tonight. Then tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. we come back for 6 games of qualifying. We're bowling on Shark. And then at another time tomorrow we'll bowl another 6 games of qualifying on Shark. Top 4 qualifying scores get 2 byes. 5th through 8 get 1 bye. 9 through 16 are the rest of the cut. It's a best 2 of 3 match play after that.
Good work. Do you want to go through your bowls, or maybe we can do that in there?
Yeah, I
Talk
brought
about what you have.
a lot of them. We're bowling on 48 feet of oil, which means I have to have every option. I've got 2 balls for backup just in case, because we're bowling at Shawnee, and the last 2 times I bowled here did not go well.
Okay.
So we got everything.
Yeah. Maybe we can get sponsored by bowls.
Andrew, if you're watching this,
Talk to your people.
talk to your people.
All right, well, I think that pretty well sums up what we're doing today.
Yeah, we're here 46 minutes early. So I'm going to hit every single one of my balls with the perfect surface. And that should take about 46 minutes.
Perfect. We'll see you guys inside.
Roll the intro.
Take me to Candyland, ooh, take me to Candyland. Sweeter than sugar, you doing that dancey dance.
Just hung out in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look like it, but I know this place like my brother. Like it's my brother. And none of my balls are hooking down there. So clearly they're doing something in the fronts too.
Yeah. Have you thrown the Mesmerize yet?
No.
No.
The other big aces are terrible. They look okay, but not good. So I kind of.
The Iron Pearl doesn't look terrible.
No, I just hit it with surface. And then it's picking up in the right spot, it seems.
Yeah.
A few more shots to see what it does with some oil on it.
Yeah.
We'll try add this hybrid. The symmetric solids look terrible.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah, the
bad.
Heckler, is that the one?
That was close.
Oh.
Like the weaker one, pretty close.
Yeah.
But still, I just like feel like it's probably too big.
Okay.
So try the shiny stuff for a bit. See
Yeah.
where that takes me.
Why don't you throw the Mesmerize just to see?
I probably will at some point.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go the other way first.
All right. Sorry, am I in your way? Oh, thank you. Wow. We are nearly halfway through the practice session, and I just wanted to jump in and talk a bit because Eric just did something cool. He hit the Atlas Hybrid with some surface. I would assume like 1,000, maybe 500, maybe more. I don't know. But he hit that, and that looks sick right now. I wonder how that would have looked on the fresh if he had hit it earlier. But it seemed like the best look on fresh might have been the Effectour. I don't know. When he talked a bit, he gave some insight, but I think it might end up being like the Effectour on fresh, maybe the Atlas Hybrid a bit later on. But if he hits the Atlas Hybrid with more surface, maybe that would look okay on the fresh too. I don't know, it's just interesting to think about. But he said he didn't like how the big ASIMs were rolling on the fresh, so that's odd. You'd think they'd be good, but again, varies per center, and it is still 48 feet. So he also hit the Theorem Pearl with 500 maybe, and that looked pretty good too, but maybe a bit over under, maybe a little too sharp off the spot still, but he'll give us all the insight. I just wanted to, update what he had done with the Atlas Hybrid because I think that looks really cool. So I guess we'll see. Again, nearly halfway through, so still lots of bowling to be done. And he's gonna bowl the whole 2 hours. He always does, till the last second. He might throw a shot after they turn the lights off. You never know. But me personally, if you're wondering how I'm doing, I'm kind of hungry. I could eat, but it's not even 4 o'clock, and the banquet tonight is at 6:30, so I'm just hungry. That's it. Let's go back inside and watch some bowling. Yuck. Winds. Nasty.
Gross.
Damn. We are down to the last 30 minutes of the practice session, folks. And I thought I'd hop back in here, to chat a bit more. And verdict is, Eric did say the Atlas Hybrid he thinks is going to be the move on the Fresh and even later on. I found out he hit it with 1,000. It's just those vice pads are so dusty for whatever reason. It makes it look like it's 360. But it was just 1,000. And then the hecklers he wasn't sure on. He hit those. Well, you saw. He hit the one, I think it's the stronger heckler he drilled. And it just hooked so early that it's just not really useful. And besides that, did he mention any other balls? I don't know. Again, I think the Effect Tour looked all right. And then about maybe 15 minutes ago, he started throwing that Mesmerize. And I asked him, why didn't you throw this on the Fresh? And he said basically because he knows what it'll do on the Fresh. And that's right. It wasn't the Atlas Hybrid on the Fresh. I think it was a Mesmerize on Fresh. And then get into the Atlas Hybrid. But yeah, the Mesmerize looks really good on the burn. But he said, he made the comment that like when he goes pair to pair, it's basically fresh for him because there's not a whole lot of other left-handers. Yes, there is. So I don't know what he means actually. But anyways, okay. We're thinking Mesmerize or Atlas Hybrid on the Fresh. Sprinkle in some Effect Tour perhaps. What else? I don't know. I think that Theorem Pearl looked all right with some surface on it. Maybe he'll hit that again in the morning. But besides that, I had some dill pickle chips, and those were good. Besides that, let's watch some more shots.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to keep going.
Okay. throw a strike with Eric's ball. Let's see. Yep, the Atlas. Or the Mesmerize. Perfect. All right. Mesmerize? Yep.
Eric can do it.
Oh no. Now you got it.
Watch this.
Oh, maybe. That was a good move after the first two. So. And that is his.
Like a 6?
Oh? Wow. Wow. Running it back. Oh, hook. Oh, that was good.
He's not used to what these are.
Hey. Practice session complete.
Yeah. It's done.
Like dinner.
Like dinner.
So we just reviewed my clip of me standing outside and, giving the rundown on what Eric was telling me. And we thought maybe it's a good idea that he does some talking because I was kind of all over the place. But for the most part, I think I was
Well,
close.
she said everything that I said, but I know that you guys really like to hear when I talk too. So,
Yeah.
Talk like the Talk to a podcast. Like from the hot
I know.
Shout out to Haley if you're watching this.
She's not.
Big fans over here. We love your podcast.
No, we don't.
Bowling. So on fresh, I think I'm gonna go with a little firmer and shallow angles. I wanna be pretty close to the block of the pattern and the not block of the pattern. I feel like there's a very definite funnel of oil in the middle lane that I can take huge advantage of playing two separate ways. One of those is I can get a little bit of early friction left on my misses left if I'm really firm and I'm straight. And also my strike percentage is pretty high when I do that. And it seems like I have infinite tuck. Anyways, I'll be doing that with the Mesmerize with like some surface. Really forward with it. Make sure that if I miss left, it stands up quick, and if I miss in, that it's forward enough that the change of direction downland won't be big, and give me a ton of hold too. Whenever that goes away, and why it would go away, is the righties are going to be chasing it in, and it seems like they wanted to get really deep, really early in practice, because why wouldn't you get really steep on 48 feet of oil? Anyways,
Yeah.
why wouldn't you? I'm not going to say my opinion on that. They need to do it. So, anyways, they're going to chase. Those fronts are going to chase into mine pretty soon. Because even when I'm playing firm, like my ball's still, being laid down near 20. In between 15 and 20 is the lay down. So I know that friction from them is going to come into play. At that point, that like middle zone is kind of untouchable for me. I just can't see the shape of the pattern. So I feel like there'll be a decent jump from me throwing it firm to me curving them a little bit. Those are the two zones that I saw the shape of the pattern in, so I'll be doing that. The balls that look good from in were the Theorem Pearl and the Atlas Hybrid. The Atlas Hybrid, at least visually, seems to be a cleaner cover, but a bigger core. Now you number guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but Theorem seems to be a smaller core and a little bit bigger of a cover. so I can get the theorem to roll a little bit earlier and more forward. The atlas is a little cleaner and a little bit more off the spot. It seems to make a more left to right movement. So the theorem will be, you know, obviously in between the mesmerize and the atlas. It's a little smoother, a little forward. I'll probably trust that more than the atlas, but if that's not there, then the atlas is there. And if neither of those are there, I have a no doubt and an effect tour. Those both are a little bit less board covering balls. The effect tour is clean enough that I still could use it on some berm. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't have a lot of balls that looked great, but I had a couple that looked great and a couple balls that could look great. So
Yeah, you still have 3 bags in there.
yeah.
So I guess it's only 9 balls.
Yeah, and only like a couple of those I really trust. The symmetric balls look terrible. Like they're symmetric solids. They hooked too early and didn't have enough core to get off of it. And
which balls are those?
my Super CUDA and my Sensor Solid. It's like those balls are still great. I won a regional with the Super CUDA, but it was not even close to the shape for what, you know, we're looking for.
Yeah.
So that looked bad. The
And you
Sensor Solid did
didn't-
the same thing.
You didn't throw urethane at all.
No, I had one in the car, but like,
You had 2 in the car.
no, I just brought one.
Oh, you just brought 1.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, my mesmerize solid.
Yeah, no.
Like, I couldn't reap any benefits from a urethane ball that I wasn't reaping from a big ASIM solid.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
let's go 2 regionals in a row, not touching one.
Yeah.
I need to start working on it though. Probably gotta get those gears lubricated again for tour, because I'm not gonna be skipping out on the blacks then.
Yeah, wow, Mona looks so cute right now.
Oh, that's my GP,
Yeah.
my game plan.
Everybody say good luck, Eric, in the comments.
Everybody say, Eric, we want you to bowl good, please.
And you're gonna win. Yeah, I'm excited to watch. I really am.
Yeah.
So,
Start at 9 in the morning.
Yep.
6 games. That's another thing. I don't think that the transition's gonna be all that bad.
do they re-oil?
In between the blocks.
Oh, yeah.
But
well-
like at the end of practice, I could still throw whatever I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Like the lands genuinely seemed borderline
Yeah.
fresh across everywhere.
Yeah.
Not a lot of front action going on. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Could be the same, probably won't.
Yeah. I'm gonna make 2 vlogs tomorrow. Well, because there's 2 blocks. 2 6-game blocks. I can get a lot of content. Alright, well, thank you for watching.
Thank y'all for listening, and not just listening but hearing, because we're just humans at the end of the day, and you guys are just humans as well. Within humans, there is passion and humanity.
Amen.
Good night, Candyland.
Good night, Candyland. Good night, Mona.
She looks so pissed.
Good night, Mona.
She's saying, take me to Candyland, but as a threat.